Okay, so got asked by a lot of people to do this video, talk about this whole Antifa dynamic and all of that. As you probably have heard by now, there have been reporters that have been beat up by Antifa as well as just random people and out there in Portland recently. And I really think people are approaching this in an odd way. And again, by Antifa, I'm just using that loosely. Um, as just a decentralized group of communists, if you will, that are protesters and counter protesters to anything that's to the right of Karl Marx. So you know that that's just what they are. But I think a lot of people are going about this the wrong way. You got people, hey, police, what are you doing? Why don't you do something about this? And y'all already know where I'm at with the police. They're agents of the state. If they're being told to stand down, that's exactly what they do. What they would do. This is why I don't understand why y'all sack right there. Thank you for your service. Like, fuck off. Nonetheless, these types are protected, right? When you see the small group of white supremacists that get together every now and then, if they get out of line in any sense, even if they're not out of line, by out of line, I'm meaning like, yes, they're allowed to protest as long as they aren't using aggression upon people. But regardless, everybody, if they get together, you're gonna have all your media figures, your entertainers, low hanging fruit, entertainers, politicians, everybody. Hey, look at that group; they're bad people, right? And for the most part, everybody unanimously agrees that those people are bad people. But when you go to the guys that you guys claim are or call Antifa, they are protected in the sense by politicians, by media, mainstream, and so forth, and either they're just directly defended or they people are reluctant to criticize them specifically because who they tend to put in their crosshairs, right? Who they tend to be against. So you're wasting your fucking time. I don't know why y'all go to these events anyway. I don't know why y'all fools go to these protests and counter protests. I always thought that is not really productive. Like I even used to do that shit. I used to troll communists. But I don't do that shit no more. Realizing that it's kind of some cornball type of shit. But for you guys to be going into this shit and y'all can't even defend yourselves, like yeah, I don't know what you're thinking and doing that. But aside from that, looking at politicians, looking to government to fix this problem is stupid because you got to understand who these guys are protected by, and they're protected again, mainstream media, entertainers, people are going to be either defending them directly or reluctant. They'll start, hey, anybody that is in opposition to them or who that group is putting their crosshairs and started attacking or protesting, that benefits the group that they, again, either defend them directly or reluctant to defend them. So they have all these people on their side that have a lot of power, and they're very visual, be it on social media and so forth. They're popular, and they have these followings. So again, looking to these people, definitely order followers to help you guys out in this is fucking dumb, and it's a waste of time. You are not helping yourself out. But I've told y'all this a long time ago when these people started, and it's not just exclusive to who you consider Antifa. It's the media members as well. I told y'all fools when the alt right shit came up that was going to be the new boogeyman that they were focused on. Remember, nobody knew who. Just using that as an example, nobody knew who the fuck Richard Spencer was until mainstream media covered him and his little posse of people of like 100 something people linking up. Even to this day, he can't like fill out a room of 100 people in the South. Hell, but nonetheless, they were going to make an enemy out of him to try to make it seem like it's just dramatic. It's a lot of people out. Definitely with the Trump election that helped it out, and they're like, oh, these are the type of people Trump support Trump. All these people are bad people, yada yada. Even though that is a relatively insignificant amount of people. Just think about it. Like, when do you see white supremacists just walking around? Klansmen just walking around. I've been in the South all my life, and I ain't never seen a motherfuckers walking around. You know what I mean? Not just Texas, Arkansas too. You know what I mean? In all the places I've lived, I've never seen these motherfuckers walking around, because they don't. I see these leftists, these deranged leftists walking around all the time. You know what I mean? But taking that into consideration, it was only a matter of time when I called. I literally have a video talking about the alt-right boogeyman that's probably still live on my YouTube. I know it's on my Facebook. When this shit popped off, I said that was going to be the new boogeyman. And when they create a boogeyman, the goal isn't to try to directly attack that boogeyman. That's not what it is, right? That's not, all right, go get Richard Spencer. At that point, it's who can we lump in with Richard Spencer? So you put anybody you can in that box of alt-right, in that box of, white supremacists, in that box of Nazis. So if you're not a member of the, if you're not like a member, you can go out of your way to denounce. That's why I say you waste your time even denouncing these groups, because it's not going to stop the left from lumping you in with them. But even if you would denounce these groups, they are going to lump you in with them, no matter what. Richard Spencer's a fucking socialist. You know what I mean? And you're still going to get people that are anti that are going to be lumped in the same group, right? Because that was always the goal. It was to see how many people they can place in that box to paint you as the most evil people that they can. So you're either alt-right, you're alt-right sympathizer, you're Nazi sympathizer, white supremacist sympathizer, these buzz terms. Like, oh, if I can't lump you in with them directly, like if I can't say that's what you are, then I will go a different route and I'll be dishonest with it. That was always the case. So even with the reporter that got attacked out there or anybody else, they will start victim blaming, which the left claims that this is a bad idea, or a bad thing to do. But they do it anyway. Oh, well, this person once said this. This person did that. This person is all right. Like, that's what they do. This is a culture war, people. This is not going to be won by way of voting particular people in office. And again, if you're thinking that the solution is to beg these government officials that put you in this fucking mess to do something about it, you're fucking stupid. I'm just being completely honest with you. This is a culture war. These people are, once people realize, just like anything else, that is an unfavorable thing to do, those are unfavorable people, they will stop that shit. But so as long as they are protected, so as long as the culture has accepted that side of that culture, if they've accepted that they are positive people in any sense, if they're just reluctant to just say, hey, look, like even with this right now, the Andy guy gets attacked, you got people that are like reluctant to say, all right, that's wrong. Even if they'll say, well, that's wrong, but he did this, he did, they got to add all this shit to it. They can't even just straight up say, all right, man, it's pretty fucked up for you guys to attack that guy like that, right? This is a culture war, bros. So what I'd advise you to do, stop looking to your big daddy government to fix the problem. You're going to have to start educating these people in, again, ways that are really more private than seeking the mainstream media to cover these people for the people that they are. That's just not what's going to happen. It's just not. They're on their side. Those people consider, anybody, again, to the right of fucking Marx an enemy. So this is what you get. But you also gotta learn to defend yourselves, man. Again, I don't know why y'all going to these events and y'all can't even fucking fight. What are y'all doing, bro? Why y'all again? I think you're wasting your time going to them in the first place. I don't know what the fuck, but the fact that y'all going there and y'all getting y'all ass whooped by you scrawny motherfuckers, like, what are y'all doing? Y'all ain't strapped. Y'all can't fight. Y'all can't. What are you doing? You are enemy of these people, man. What the fuck are you? Even if you're trying to be moderate about the situation, that's not closer to the left enough for them. Why the fuck are y'all covering this shit? Why the fuck are y'all going to events, meeting these guys head on when you know they trying to call? They already let y'all know exactly what they about. They are on some shit. If we see you and you are remotely an enemy, or you protect their enemy, or you defend their enemy, they will whoop up on your ass. And they generally, seek out the people that can't do shit, can't really defend themselves. So what are y'all doing, man? What the fuck are y'all doing, homie? Nonetheless, those are my thoughts. I think y'all wasting y'all time going to these events, but you're wasting time even more by thinking that the government. I've seen all these tweets. Portland police, where y'all at? Why aren't y'all protecting the citizens? Like, and I told y'all dickheads about these types, these y'all thin blue line types, man. Y'all love these I told y'all, bro. They're order followers. They're not here to serve and protect you. You gotta do that on yourself. Oh, that's on you. You gotta do that by yourself. Get a grip, people. Get a grip.